my Grimmi peeps. This is not scripted and a very different video to the type I usually make. Basically, not an animatic. So basically what this video is going to be is I'm basically going to show off all the work I did for Dream SMP musical Act 1 because I'm very proud of how the musical turned out, and I want to show where I contributed, where I helped out, and the work I personally did. And basically just to give a bit of like behind the scenes of how I was doing in all the work I was doing. And yeah, I am recording this at midnight and I am exhausted, and yes. So originally I had one scene I was supposed to do and I was going to help out with colouring. So I did those two things. As the project went on, I was asked to help out with a couple of animatics here and there, just short ones, which was completely okay with me. I'm going to show you each of the animatics, each of the parts I've helped out in. However, there's going to be no audio, like no voice acting from the original animatic, because I would like you, if you haven't already, to go watch the Act 1. So if you actually want to see the scenes in full and you actually want to know what's going on and what's happening and what is being said, you're gonna have to go watch the actual musical. Everybody worked really hard on it, and I don't want to, you know, take any of the credit for the voice acting or art I haven't done. Also, if I've gotten any people's name wrongs, if I named the wrong person, or if I say it wrong, I'm really sorry. I tried my best to make sure everything lines up with everybody, but again, like I said, midnight, tired. It's been a long day. Also, I have timestamps for show where in the actual musical this is. So in this scene, the backgrounds that were done by Neko, because this was literally like a last minute animatic. So I was doing this the morning of the day when the animatic was supposed to come out in the evening. So I actually sped ran this animatic in my live stream, in my Saturday weekly live stream, and I may or may not have lost my mind a little bit along the way, as you can see in these clips. I'm speedrunning the animatic that needs to be done. Noses? Nobody needs noses. Okay, I'm speedrunning a bitch. Ah, that's the wrong color. My name is Speed. I am Speed, messy Speed, but Speed all the same. I've had 5 hours of sleep. I've been colouring in animatics for the last 24 hours non-stop. Dream SMP is stuck in my head. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just get it done. Just get it done. You're stressing about nothing, Clara. You're stressing about nothing. I'm not even stressed. I'm just talking to myself. It's fine. This is fine. Ah! This is how I feel right now. Honestly, it was fine. I was just being dramatic, short on sleep because of another scene I had helped out in, which I'll show you later. But honestly, I was fine. I was just memeing. I was being silly. So I was very happy to do this. So for this one, I just did the very, very badly done backgrounds. Again, just sort of like last minute addition. The original art is done by Jazzy Cakes. The line art and majority of the backgrounds are done by Neko in this scene. I just coloured in the characters and added a couple simple backgrounds in some of the frames, and then put the frames actually together in the sense of I put the backgrounds and the characters together in each frame. Again, I can't take credit for the art. That's all done by Neko. I just helped out finishing it, basically. Okay, so for this one, Jess Moore did the storyboards and part of the line art at the beginning and the end. I coloured in the line art that had already been done. Plus I did some backgrounds, again, very minimalistic because I was speedrunning all of this. And then in the second part of the scene, I did all the characters. I coloured in the characters, but Kiwi is the one who did the gorgeous backgrounds, and honestly, they look amazing. I was given I was asked to speedrun this scene by Ali, which I was completely fine with. And I think it was like maybe late evening, maybe 10 p.m, maybe 11 p.m. or something like that, maybe 9 p.m. even for me. And Ali comes to me and is like, okay, so I need you to do this scene, please. I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. And then I finished this scene at like 3 a.m. And I was like, I am going to go pass out. And then I did. And I slept for 5 hours and I woke up at 8 a.m. And I was like in chat, I went to the official artist chat in the Dream SMP musical server. I was like, does anybody need help? And Ali just jumped on me. I was like, Grimmi. I was like, okay, I'm good, I'll help. So that was fun. Okay, so this scene was actually the original scene I was meant to do. This was my assigned scene. I did it all by myself, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. In hindsight, I think I should have used a different brush for the line art, and there are definitely parts I could have worked on. However, even with that, I'm actually really proud of how it came out. I had a lot of fun making it. One thing I would like to point out, but I found in reoccurring in this scene I did, any chance I got, my subconscious was just bullying George. Like, he was getting shot at all the time. He had to dodge arrows, and I was just like, and I have nothing against either the creator or the character, and for some reason my subconscious was like, bully him, bully the only British person on the dream team. So I'm very sorry, George. The line art here was done by Fizz. I just colored the majority of the frames. Some of the frames at the beginning were done, but I colored the rest, and added some backgrounds. I had to color like 22 frames per day and 5 days to hit the deadline, and it was certainly a learning experience. I had way too much fun coloring in the explosions. The last place where I helped out was actually for Carissa. Basically, she needed some line art done, and I was happy to help out, so she sent me the sketches she needed me to do, and I just basically traced over her sketches. And Carissa's style has colored lines, so I just did that, and I did that again in my live stream, the same live stream as the first animatic. But by this point I was like, you know, it's one thing to do an animatic from scratch, it's another thing to line art somebody else's sketches, so I was completely fine with that. All in all, I'm incredibly happy to have been part of Act 1, and I'm looking forward to Act 2. I actually voiced a character in Act 2, as well as being an artist, so that's very exciting. On an ending note, I'd like to thank the directors Emma, Carissa, and Ali for all the hard work they put in, as well as everybody else who worked on Act 1. This was really fun to work on, genuinely, even with all the sleepless nights. And I met some awesome people via the project, so I couldn't be happier. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to work on this project, and I look forward to working on Act 2. And with that, I'll leave you with a bonus scene from the live stream that I did the animatics in, where basically I describe how I view Tommy's character. Look. If Tommy is this height, let's say this is normal height Tommy. Let's say this is normal height Tommy. This is how I see him. This is how I see him. This is how I see Tommy. This is how I see Tommy. Do you think Tommy is annoying? Nope. I do not. I think he's funny. I think he's a little sweetheart. Let me do a test for you. Let me explain to you how I see Tommy. So you have a normal cat. Just average cat. Just your average everyday cat. Let's say this is your average dude. This is your average cat, your average character, your average Dream SMP character. Alright? You've got this very cute cat. Now, the way I see Tommy is I see him like this. I look at Tommy and, and this is what I see. And this is what I see compared to a normal person. This is how I visualize Tommy Innett's spirit animal.